Students, a very good morning and welcome to the class. Students, today we are going to discuss the scene 5 from the drama Tuglaq by famous Indian dramatist Girish Karnad. In our last class, we discussed that in the palace, Shihabuddin is found reading a letter when the stepmother of Sultan reaches there and praises Shihabuddin for doing well in the absence of Sultan. She resents when Shihab gives credit to Najib for all that. At the scene, the Sultan arrives and embraces Shihab but freezes when the stepmother asks about the death of the Sheikh. And next, we saw that how Ratan Singh calls the Sultan an honest scoundrel who murders a man calmly and then actually enjoys the feeling of guilt. He poses to be impartial and levies such heavy taxes on the farmers of the Doab that they prefer to starve. Now, student, let us come to our today's task. Let us discuss the scene 5 from the drama. Students, in this scene, the Amirs Sayyids Shihabuddin, Ratan Singh, and many other citizens of Delhi Sultanate assembles in a house in Delhi to discuss what to do against the maladministration in the state and also against the tyranny of the Sultan. Students, Shihabuddin first declines to participate there and tells them that as he is a foreigner and has nothing to do in the matter, he doesn't want to discuss or to be with them in the discussion. But the Amirs tells him that that in the climate of distrust, he is the only person who can help. Shihab has all the good thoughts for the Sultan and tells the present people who are present over there that the Sultan has done a lot of good work. He praises Sultan and says that he has built schools, roads, and hospitals. The Sultan has made good use of the money. One of the Sayyids tells the audience, including Shihabuddin, that the Sultan is doing anti-Islamic work. He is exempting the infidels from the jizya, which is sanctioned by Quran. He says that the infidels are the brothers of the Muslims. Shihabuddin gets up in disgust and asserts that these people don't deserve even to kiss the hem of Sultan's dress. Others get offended and retreat. At this stage, an old sheikh who has been sitting in a corner all along steps forward to plead with Shihabuddin. His name is Sheikh Shamsuddin Tujadarfin. On being asked why he is there, Shamsuddin tells the people that he should have been in the mosque and should not have got mixed up in the treacherous game of politics. But the tyranny of the Sultan against the leaders of Islam has brought him there. Sheikh Hadri is in prison and Sheikh Hood is in exile. Sheikh Imamuddin has been killed. Their only crime was that they stood for the people and they were frank and open. On Shihab's telling them that the Sultan and also the citizens of Delhi are to blame for the murder of Imamuddin, the Sheikh reports that the day Imamuddin was to speak in Delhi, the soldiers under the orders of the Sultan went from door to door, prohibiting the people from attending the lecture. At the time when the Sultan and Imamuddin were on the dais of the big mosque, the soldiers were hiding in the street and stopping those who tried to come. Students, he says that he himself was one of them and got a wound. He opens his shirt and shows a wound on his shoulder. He pleads with him to be ready to do the right thing. He says that Shihab is strong and powerful and the citizens of Delhi look to him for safety, for a plan that could be for the welfare of the people of the Sultanate. Shihab is also informed that the army there was The army was tired and disorganized, but Shihab tells them that they need his father, who is strong, and even the Sultan is afraid of him. Students, Ratan Singh bears Shihab's attitude no longer. He says that the Shihab's father is supposed to have killed Ratan Singh's father by treachery and usurped the kingdom. He excites Shihabuddin, who agrees to act with the people. Ratan Singh suggests a plan. He says that the Sultan is very fanatic about prayer. Even the soldiers have to pray, and while they pray, they are not allowed to carry arms. So during the prayers, he can be easily murdered. Next Tuesday, the Amirs will be seeing the Sultan for the Darbare Khas. The meeting may be prolonged till the prayer time. The Muajjin's call to prayer will be a signal to attack. Students, some of the Sayyid and Sheikhs oppose the time of prayer for such an action. But Ratan Singh tells them that the Quran holds that the tyrant does not deserve to be considered among the faithful. Moreover, the Sultan himself killed his father during the prayer time. And Shihabuddin, hearing the Sheikhs, says that they are to save Islam and not to insult it, and tells him if his Islam works only at the prayer time. He says that he has been persuaded by them to do a thing which he never wanted to do, and now they are showing cowardice. He tells them forcefully that God will not mind an interrupted prayer. He wants them to work out details of action and not to shrink. So, students, here we saw that people who are against Sultan and they think that Sultan is not giving his best, the administration is not in favor of common people, so some of them plan to murder him. Students, this much for today. We will continue with our analysis of this drama in our next class as well. Thank you very much.